Hi everybody and welcome to Daily Scuba News. It's kind of a slow scuba news day today. I figured you wouldn't be too interested in a story about a chap collecting bottles, so I thought I'd talk about a new piece of kit. The AquaLung i330r is a relatively new dive computer, and it's a compact colour screen dive computer with a rechargeable battery, and it's pretty cheap. So in lieu of any proper news today, let's look at why you should consider the i330r. So my unboxing video is going to go live in the next few days, if it hasn't already. So if you want to see exactly what comes inside of the box and a good look around the dive computer, then of course subscribe to the channel and that will pop up on your feed if it hasn't already. But for now, the i330r has a RRP here in the UK of £269, which is a relatively cheap dive computer. The next colour screen dive computer in the price range on the market today is the Shearwater Peregrine, and that's £425. And that, when that came out last year, actually turned heads because it was such a cheap colour screen computer. But now, of course, we have the cheaper i330r. So the i330r is aimed at recreational divers, but it has pretty much everything that you could possibly ever want from a dive computer in recreational diving. It has a full color screen, so you can see exactly what's going on. It's all color coded and very intuitive to understand. And because it has a rechargeable battery, you can top it up at any time, well, not on the dive, but any time out of the water with a powered USB port. With most dive computers, if your battery starts to run a little bit low, you have to weigh up the pros and cons of swapping out that battery or trying to work out whether that battery is going to last for the entire dive and just risk it. But with a rechargeable battery, you just plug it in for a bit. One of the best features in my eyes is that it connects to the Diverlog Plus app, which is one of the cleanest and easiest diving apps that I've ever used, and it lets you both download your dives onto your phone or your tablet, as well as change the settings on your computer from your phone. So instead of muddling your way through the menu on your computer, you just pair it with your phone, you just type in what you want to do, you hit sync, and boom, you're sorted. It can also use your phone's location to geotag your location, your dive location on the app, and then you can share that data with the online community, which is pretty cool. After playing with one for a little while now, there are a couple downsides that I can think of. The first one is it doesn't have wireless air integration. It's not an essential thing, but a lot of dive computers nowadays have wireless air integration, but this is still in the budget computer kind of range, so AI would just boost that price up a bit. So if you're not too fussed about wireless air integration, who cares? No compass. Again, not a deal breaker for a lot of divers, especially if you have an analog compass, but it might affect your decisions. But otherwise, it's a cracking dive computer. The screen is large enough without the body of the computer being too chunky and you feel like when you're trying to get in your BCD it just gets caught. And it's fitted with a NATO style strap, which is cool and reliable, something really strong, and it's going to be strong for years on. So if you're in the market for a new dive computer and you're on a bit of a budget, then definitely check out the i330r. It is definitely worth checking out. If you're still in two minds, then wait for my unboxing video, or check out, if it has dropped, there'll be a little I button thing here that you can click on. And I'm also comparing it to the Shearwater Peregrine, which is another interesting video on, the dive brief. That'll probably go live on Wednesday. If you're in the market for some new Simply Scuba merchandise like this hoodie, then good on you. First, but second, here's a discount code that you can use to get some money off a tank sticker or a new hoodie like this one. We've chosen a lot of the eco-friendly options for the hoodies and the t-shirts for most of the designs, so they're a bit more eco-friendly, and because each order is made to order, there's no clothing waste produced. Let me know what you think about the i330r down in the comments below, and if you have any questions about it, how much it weighs or how big it is, then let me know and I'll do my best to answer your questions about it. Thank you for watching everybody, and of course, safe diving.